Hello, I'm Marion Homer and I'm the manager of Stratford upon Avon Foodbank, and I wanted to take this opportunity to just tell you a little bit about the work of our food bank. I'm not the best videoer in the world, so apologies for any wobbliness, but hopefully this little video will just give you a guide to what we do. So this is our porter cabin, and we are located on the car park at Tesco's. Now Tesco's are extremely generous to us. They let us put both these porter cabins here. They don't charge us any rates, rent or anything like that, and they even give us free electricity. So without Tesco's we would be finding our operation very difficult. Now we do operate out of two porter cabins, and the rear end of the porter cabins is where our warehouse is. Now this is our warehouse, and this is where we keep all of the food that we put into our food parcels. Now, apart from me, everybody who works at the food bank is a volunteer, and our warehouse manager is ex-RSC. So as you would imagine, everything is extremely well organised, well labelled, and we know exactly where all our food is and where to get it when we need to give it to people. But our warehouse manager is really only typical of very many volunteers who work at the food bank. I would say in a given month we've probably got about 80 or 90 people who are actively doing something for the food bank, and it's humbling to be a manager of so many dedicated people. So as you walk through our warehouse, you go into what we call the link section. This is where we've got a little bit of admin. We've got donations in here ready to either go on the shelves, and I ought to give a mention to another business who does a lot for us, Sitel, because as you can imagine we have a lot of food and a lot of extras to store, and we can't always fit them in our warehouse, and fortunately Sitel are very kind and they let us do store a lot of long date stuff down in their warehouse on Timothy's Bridge Road. Then as you walk through the link section, we've got a small area here. This is where our frontline volunteers, the volunteers who meet and greet our clients, can give our clients extras like toiletries or household items or nappies, and all those things are stored here. Again, beautifully labelled by our warehouse manager. We have pet food here, dog food, cat food that we give to clients who need to feed their pets, and baby food. Now, one of the key things about our cabin is we are in effect camping. We don't have any running water. We do have a sink and we do have electricity, thank you Tesco's. So all of our water is brought in, and we bring that in before each session so that we are able to boil a kettle and make tea and coffee for our clients. Now if I pan the camera around, this is our distribution room, and this is where we meet and greet our clients 4 times a week, twice in an early evening on Monday and Thursday 5 till 6:30, and twice at a lunchtime on Tuesday and Friday 12 till 2. And you can see that our volunteers work very hard to make this a very friendly space. We have flowers, we have tissues, because often people who come into see us are in a state of some distress, which is very sad to know but is the truth. And we have signposting information and folders that help people perhaps work out why, how they might be able to get out of their particular crisis situation. Now it's important that you understand that people are referred to us. We work with a number of agencies across the town who refer people to us when they are in a state of need, and we are able to provide them a 3-day food parcel. Now I'm just going to stop on the signposting leaflets and just say to you that at the moment we are feeding 290 people a month. I'll just say that again, 290 people a month are being fed from this food bank in Stratford upon Avon. I'm not talking about a food bank in Birmingham or Warwick or Coventry. I'm talking about a food bank in our town, and we are feeding 290 people a month, 90 of which are children. And most of us, in fact all of us, think that is absolutely shocking, and we are going to be campaigning very loudly to talk to our local councillors, to talk to our MP, to ask them why this is happening in a town like Stratford upon Avon. Now, the other part of this video, other than to give you an update about what we do, is to let you know that we are looking for new premises. This premises has done us very, very well, and we are so grateful for Tesco's for allowing us to pitch up here. But if we are to continue feeding almost 300 people a month, we need somewhere bigger. We also need to fundraise. I'm going to put a link below to our Just Giving page, and I'm going to ask anybody that wants to fundraise for us or make a donation or has ideas about our space to PM and let us know. So apologies for a video that seems to be mainly of a red plastic bowl and an empty cabin, but there are some important messages here, and I'd like to thank everybody that donates to us. I know the town is incredibly generous, and you always respond when we ask for things, and this is everyone's food bank, and this is everyone in Stratford's problem. 290 people a month being fed in somewhere like Stratford because of a food bank is truly, truly scandalous, and affronts us all really. So I'm going to sign off there and just say thank you very much for everyone that helps us, and please have a think about how you can support us in the future.